I saw a dad in the coffee shop quizzing his son on dinosaurs. Like every 30 seconds, he would hold up a picture of a dinosaur, and his son would be like, "That's a stegosaurus," and the dad would be like, "Good job, Stephen, well done." Why are we quizzing kids on dinosaurs? I've never needed that knowledge ever in my life. It's never come in handy. It's never gotten me out of a jam. Never been driving drunk. Some cop pulls me over. He's like, "What kind of dinosaur is this, dude?" I'm like, "A stegosaurus?" He's like, "Step out of the vehicle." We should be quizzing kids on things they're gonna need in life. This should be the quiz. He just holds up a photo of the same woman, but slightly different pictures. He's like, "All right, Stephen, what's different?" And the kid's like, "Her haircut?" He's like, "Very good." It's gonna get you to so much unnecessary bullshit. It's crazy, you know? Then another photo of a woman, he's like, "Is she angry?" And the kid's like, "She's gonna say she's not, but I think she really is." And the dad's like, "Dude, you're good at this. You're better than me. That's why I only get to see you on weekends." My uncle just got his divorce finalized. My mom called. She's like, "You need to send him a card." I don't think Hallmark makes that card. What would that card look like? Just a dude sitting in a studio apartment smiling? You open it up, it says, "We didn't like her either. She sucked." They make the easy cards, Hallmark. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, the easy to articulate cards. It's never a difficult card. Here's a card I'd like to see. Just a picture of Darth Vader shrugging. You open it up, it says, "Turns out I'm not your father." I ran into my biological father recently. I told my friend, he was like, "Is your biological father a good person?" And I was like, "If he were, I probably would not refer to him as my biological father." Most people say dad. I look exactly like him. I show my friend a picture. He was like, "Oh my God, it's like you guys were separated at birth." We were. I liked the cool dad when I was a kid. My friend's dad would smoke weed with us, and I was like, "This guy is cool, you know?" Now that I'm older, it turns out he is not cool. Turns out he's a grown man that did drugs with children, so quite the opposite. First time I met my biological father, he took me out to lunch, and the place he took me turned out to be a family-style restaurant, which, kind of ironic. They should make broken family-style restaurants. You just walk in like, "Where's the waiter?" I think he abandoned us, I don't know, but... They forget to come out and sing happy birthday, they're like, "We forgot, but we'll make it up to you next year." Another guy comes out, he's like, "I don't actually work here, I'm just banging the owner. I'll be your step waiter." Is that one too real for the crowd? Sorry. It's on the subway, I'm a New Yorker, and I saw a couple fighting. And as they're yelling at each other for like 10 minutes, a rat ran up to the woman's foot and bounced off and ran away. And she screamed, but her boyfriend just laughed in her face. And she was like, "That is not funny." And he was like, "It's kind of funny." And she was like, "No." So I just went up to them. I was like, "Excuse me, miss." I saw the whole thing, and it was funny. I do this every night. I got a great gauge on what's funny and not funny. I used to fight with my ex all the time. She was mad I didn't cry during the breakup. She's like, "You're not crying during this breakup, but you cried during that Magic Johnson documentary." Maybe that should show you how out of touch with reality she is, that she thinks she's in the same inspiration category as the greatest point guard that ever played the game. That guy played in the All-Star game with HIV. She wouldn't me when she had a headache, all right? I mean, Magic Johnson, I know we're in Boston, but that guy's a legend. Every endorsement, Converse, 7-Up, he never got Trojan, but I think he deserved to get it. Who would have been better? If you were on the fence about wearing protection and you saw Magic Johnson's face in the box, you'd be like, "We should definitely wear a condom." This is a commercial. You're coming out of a blackout. You wake up next to a very regrettable one-night stand. You see a little picture of Magic's face in the box. You're like, "Oh, Magic, thanks for the assist." That's, you know, because it's a fun AIDS joke. That's why. You know, it's upbeat. I never wore a condom with my ex-girlfriend because she was on the pill, Ambien, and I didn't feel the need, you know? Guys openly speak about masturbation. It's ridiculous. I was going on a date the other night. My friend's like, you going on a date? You gotta masturbate before that date, because that way if you get laid, you last longer. Here's what they don't tell you though. If you masturbate before a date, you're gonna wanna cancel that date. I call the girl, I'm like, there's been a change of plans. You can go to the movie. I'm gonna sleep this one off. And it takes more to get you excited these days. You know, 13, 14 years old, all I needed was a picture of Jennifer Love Hewitt's smile. I was set. She was lovely. Now it's harder. Now I'm having sex with an actual woman. She's choking me. I'm like, tell me I'm adopted. She's like, what? I'm like, I don't know. That's what it takes now. I'm not happy about it, you know? It's harder. It's good to be out here. I've been watching the local news in my hotel room. It's not even the news. That's like the news where you don't learn anything. That's like it's not news, it's just unfortunate shit. Brought to you by a smarmy anchor who's trying to be clever at the most inappropriate stories. There'll be some pedophile, he's like, looks like this ice cream man's favorite flavor was 8-year-old boys. Usually looking for sprinkles, he's now looking at life in prison. It's safe to say he's got a rocky road ahead. That's the scoop, Jim. Back to you.